All right, everybody, welcome back to the Pro Source Pod. Your hosts, Nick and Eric, coming at you with an episode about Myrtle Beach. Is Myrtle Beach the baseball capital of the world, or is it the baseball butthole of the world? We're going to go to Eric and ask him for one simple take on this question. Yay or nay?
Well, Myrtle Beach as a baseball destination is massively overrated in my opinion. So I've only been there once.
You've only been there once?
I've only been there once when I was in college. We went
Wait, I thought you've been there more than once.
went there once. So
Lackluster.
it's
Mid.
it's super mid, and I'll tell you why. Is because I went to a pretty good JUCO, Mercer County D2 JUCO. Like we were really good. We steamrolled pretty much every single team that we played down there.
There's not good competition.
And it
there.
was like not close many of the games. The only good team we played was Florence Darlington, and they're from down there. You know Flodar? You ever hear? Yeah, they were legit. We actually lost by.
Florence, we might be going there soon.
That's true.
Let me see that.
That's true. We went to Myrtle Beach. We played, I think, 7 games. We went 6-1, lost to Flodar in extras. But it's like, dude, you're paying all this money to go down there, and it's like
Paying
reason,
what money?
Listen,
Paying what
a
money?
reason why a lot of people go to South Carolina, the Ripken experience, Myrtle Beach, that whole thing, it's because it's cheaper.
It's cheap as shit.
It's cheap, but it's like it's still.
Flights are cheap. Travel's cheap.
100%.
It's a northeast destination to go to. and
I
people are
would
like,
rather go to a Florida.
People are always like, "Oh, the weather's great here." And when
Dude,
you get there, and if you're playing college,
freezing.
it's like the same
We went
temperature
in
as the northeast.
Early March, and it was like, dude, I was wearing Under Armour every game.
It's not like it's warm.
It's not warm. It's like, okay, you're playing in this 50s, 60s if you're lucky.
If you go to Florida, you have a better chance of actually getting weather that's
You're
like,
actually-
oh, this isn't bad.
You're actually playing good weather in Florida. Myrtle Beach is just like, dude, the weather's not that great, and the competition was
stinks.
super mid.
Competition
super mid.
stinks.
It's like, dude, we were murdering teams, and to the point where I was like, this isn't even fun.
There's no good food.
No.
Bad team experiences in terms of like, I'm not gonna say you need a lot to do, but it's like if you do decide to go out, you're gonna find some riffraff down there.
100%. It's not. It's really not safe. Where are you gonna go? What's that one place that everyone goes?
Everyone goes to Broadway at the beach.
Broadway at the beach.
Broadway at the
That's what
beach
it
isn't
is.
horrible. Actually, it's gotten better.
I haven't been there recently.
It's gotten better, but it's really not. It's not a great situation.
Here's the thing. It's nothing to write home about. It's like if you ever been to New Jersey, for the viewers watching, it's like
You're not going golf. It's
going
not a golf
to
trip.
going to the Jersey
The
Shore.
place stinks.
Going to the Jersey Shore, going on the boardwalk, and condensing that into like a weird not strip mall, weird outlet mall type feel. And it's like, it's okay.
You can't get pizza anywhere.
It's okay.
You can't get pizza anywhere. You can't really enjoy too
You
many
can get
meals.
barbecue if that's your thing. Like,
It's not even that.
barbecue.
It's not really.
it's like
There's the Dick's
okay.
place. That's about
It's
it.
not great.
That place isn't even good.
You're not going to get great barbecue. I had better barbecue when I went to Florida. We pulled to a little like shack on the side of the road, and we were like, where the hell are we going? Some of the best barbecue I've ever tasted. But it's like, no, dude. I wouldn't take my team to Myrtle Beach.
Simply, I'm out on Myrtle Beach.
I
It's a
wouldn't
horrible
go.
place. It's cheap. There's no good teams there, and the weather blows, and everyone just kind of strokes it for whatever
Like,
reason.
oh, we're going to Myrtle Beach. We're doing our fundraiser. Go sell your tickets, your coupon books. Dude, no one's buying the coupon books. Or no one's gonna use the coupon books. You're getting all charity. All these charity purchases. You're going door to door, working for what? For Senior Frogs to get a mid-tier burrito and watch some fat girl sing country? No, I don't want to do that. Take me to Florida. I'll play better competition. Be a little bit more expensive. Sure, the weather will be nice.
It's like
and there's more to do.
It's a known thing that if you go down there, the teams are horrible.
Dude, they're
The
not
teams
good.
are horrible.
Like the thing is, like you would think they'd be good because like theoretically you're going down south. It's like, oh, there's good baseball down south, which is true.
Yeah, no, but
it's
like
like
the
no,
truth
no,
is,
you're-
everyone that's
you're
going down to the
playing
Ripken
New Jersey teams.
everyone going down to the
Or you're
Ripken
playing
yeah.
Northeast teams. Like all
Everyone
these teams.
going down there is going down there at the same time because they think
Exactly.
it's too shitty up north to play. So they go to where it's like, I don't know, 5 degrees warmer, which doesn't make that much of a difference because it's still
Exactly.
50 degrees. And like you go to play them and it's like, oh crap, like this is like the teams that we would never want to play around us because they're so bad. But somehow they had the funding to get down here, whether it's high school, whether it's
100%.
college, or it's like your travel baseball team at 13 years old.
Right.
Like, it's a waste. The
Right,
whole
right,
thing's
right.
a waste. And it's just like, dude,
And
like,
what makes it
somewhere
even
cool.
what makes it even worse, Nick, is that some teams drive there, right? Like not every.
you're telling me.
We fortunately had
yeah,
the luxury.
You're telling me.
We fortunately had the luxury of flying.
It's like $100 plane ticket. And
yeah,
we're running
and it's like an hour and a
running
half
Ford
flight.
Explorers.
It's not bad, but it's like, bro, if you're driving to Myrtle Beach, if you're taking team vans or like best case scenario like a coach bus, good luck. That 10.5 hour drive is going to suck.
there's like one common stop area. And it's just like, we don't need to do this.
You could go to Buc-ee's.
Dude, is it Little Sicily's? No, it's not Little Sicily's. It's the buffet pizza place. You know what I'm talking about?
In Myrtle?
No, it's like
Like
down-
on the way?
Yeah, on the way.
Nah,
Everyone
I
kind of
don't know what
stops.
you're
At.
talking about.
Have you ever
no.
stopped at one? Oh my god. When we went,
Is it
down,
like a chain place? Or is it
I
one
think so.
specific place that
I
everyone
think
just like
so.
stops? Okay.
I think so, but it's
I
like,
gotcha.
I think it's a chain. But dude, I walked in there. I looked at Gorman. I go, yo, my body's my temple. I'm not eating this. And I go, I'm going to Chipotle. And he like was like laughed. He was like, okay. And then like Knox and Vinny came with me. I think one other person. They got in so much trouble because he had like one rule. It was like everyone get like water there or whatever. And blah, blah, blah. But it was like, it was so disgusting that like I didn't even like want the meal money. Didn't want to deal with it. I just said, I'm not eating this. And I just left Chipotle. I was like, why couldn't we just go to Chipotle?
Yeah. Well, it's like just give your guys the option. Like that's
Yeah.
one thing that was nice about like,
Buffet pizza, and then I was bitching about like anyone who got a soda.
dude, it's not gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like
It's like we're eating pizza. We're eating
yeah.
shitty food.
That's why I'm like, this is like, what are we talking about right now?
The fuck
JD
outta
didn't
here.
even eat it. JD left. He was like, I'm gonna go with them.
Well, it's like you should try to find the best options for your athletes that you can, like food wise. Chipotle is always a good option.
But
Chipotle's
like, no,
always
no,
a good,
not,
good
not even
option.
that. But it's like, you go down there. Your first time, you're expecting something good. You're like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be good.
I'm at
Then you
Myrtle
go down there a
Beach.
couple more times, and you're like, it's gonna be better this time. It's gonna be better.
It's wishful thinking.
It gets worse every single
wishful
time. It gets
thinking.
worse every single time. There's always a weird scandal going on with the team, and somehow of someone getting in trouble.
Someone's gonna get in trouble.
Someone's getting in trouble.
every
Someone's
single
running on the
time.
beach at
Yeah,
some
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Or like
We had a kid
I
run
don't
around the
know.
complex naked, dude.
Yeah, like there's
He did
just,
the naked mile. You know what the naked mile
I
is?
just did your coach make him do that?
No.
I would say that'd be interesting. That'd be like a weird situation
absolutely
going
not.
on.
No, he did the naked mile
Why?
because it was Myrtle and he was intoxicated and we were 20 or we were 19 and 20-year-olds. So it's like that's just what you do. And like someone tried to order hookers.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
you'll
what
always
happens.
get those kids who just you'll always get the kids on the team who look forward to the Myrtle trip the most because
for the degeneracy.
riffraff.
For the degeneracy.
And
Listen, if you
degeneracy
want to find
alone.
degeneracy, go to Myrtle Beach.
Absolutely. Degeneracy
Imagine,
capital of the world.
So imagine you're the starting catcher at the prep your freshman year, and you're like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You're like, it's gonna be exciting. You get down there, and then you're exposed to absolute degeneracy, and you stay clean for 4 years. But like you're watching this stuff go on, and you're like, I never would have thought this is what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, like we lost the kid, like he disappeared, like. And then on the other side of it, as like a coach going down there, it's like all the coaches down there love the degeneracy too,
Dude, our coach
and they try to instill fear in the players, like bed checks and this and that. They're doing their own schmuck act.
Dude, our head coach, I'm not going to name drop him on the pod, but our head coach, when he was doing room checks, he was walking around smoking a cigarette.
Good for him.
He was just smoking a cigarette. And, like, nothing wrong with that, but it's like, dude, what? They love the degeneracy. They're going out. They're having a great... And you've been on the coaching side of it. You know what goes on. You have more to say on this because you've been on both ends.
It's so funny because it's like you wonder for years. It's like, what are they doing during this time? And it's like, the truth is, like, they're just like way overthinking like what's going on the team side while like simultaneously trying to figure out like, hey, like, are we gonna go out and get drunk tonight? It's like, dude, we gotta be up at 5:45. We play at 8.
That sounds.
We gotta get the transportation right. We gotta go eat. We gotta make sure the players are there.
Dude, that sounds exhausting.
We still haven't done laundry, and people are worried about going out.
That sounds exhausting.
And there's only one place to go: Crocodile Rocks.
Crocodile Rocks. Well, Senior Frogs too.
Sure. That's what floats your boat.
Yeah. I mean, dude. Oh my! I got a good story.
According to Ace, one of the security guys over at Broadway at the beach, he was telling you can have the best 10 minutes of your life if you got some cash on you and want to go to the strip club. And we're like, dude, like
the Dollhouse. That's what it's called.
I don't think it was that one though.
There's
like 7 of them because it's a degenerate town.
Exactly.
Degenerate people.
If you find a bunch of strip clubs, it's likely going to be pretty degenerate. But I got a good story. So after
the place sucks.
After one of our games, our coach made it a huge deal that we were going to go get like barbecue. And like it was a fully funded meal. Like our AD showed up,
was it Dick's?
The top dogs. Wasn't Dick's. It was, I forget the name of the place, but
not Dick's Last Resort like the other Dick's. Dickies.
Wasn't Dickies. It wasn't Dickies.
People love that.
I don't know what it was called, but it was like we went there and it was like we got our food and it was okay. It was just kind of like I wouldn't put it above Mission Barbecue. It was just like mediocre barbecue food, cool, no problem. And then some dude came out playing a banjo. Some dude like looked homeless. He just started going in front of the restaurant and picking a banjo. And he played that banjo for 25 minutes straight. And none of us wanted anything to do with it, to the point where like we would get done our food and we didn't have to pay because it was all paid for anyway. So we all just started one by one, like funneling out of the restaurant, and it started like everyone just started leaving, and like we look through the window and this guy's just still going at it. And like the only ones left in the restaurant are the coaches and like a couple parents because they didn't want to make the guy feel bad. And they just stayed there.
Joe Carr probably waited that
He
out.
wasn't there. He stayed there. That guy stayed there and gutted it out, and so did the coaches and like the parents. And they just start tipping him. And we're all watching this from the outside like, dude, can we just get on the fucking van and go?
I gave a fat tip to a street performer when Carla and I were on the way to Putt Check.
Good for you.
I'm only mentioning it because it was like that dude, my brother was playing his heart out, and he was actually doing a real good job.
You know,
he had the electric. He had the electric, and he was playing.
Oh, you know what? Good for him.
Mo Money, Mo Problems. Is it the song? I'm coming from Notorious? From Biggie.
What I'm coming out.
Yeah. The
I
Biggie
want the
song.
world
No, but yes, but no. Like Biggie, from like from the Notorious.
All right, yeah, probably, sure.
But he was crushing it. So that's not important. The important thing is, if you go on a dating app down there too, like 75% of them are usually working. Like it has in their bio that they work at the Dollhouse, and like also, you're gonna run into a lot of girls who are just coastal sluts.
This is our best podcast to date.
It's true.
This is great.
There's degeneracy everywhere.
Everywhere, dude. Everywhere you go, we're gonna be there.
Broadway at the beach,
weeks.
degeneracy. Ripken experience, degeneracy.
Dude, yeah. Like
Look at that ball. That's a Ripken experience ball. degeneracies on that ball. They're trying to bribe people with baseball cards to bring them back. That's how bad it is down
They
there.
suck. That place sucks.
If you bring back the foul balls, we'll give you a baseball card. They got to bribe people.
Dude, I steal every foul. I would steal every foul ball.
Yeah, do you want the baseball card or do you want the fucking...
I want the baseball.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I can throw at this. And like I lose baseballs constantly and people steal baseballs. That's like a huge thing. I stole so many baseballs from my coach's bucket.
Well, you're a kleptomaniac, so...
Yeah, real kleptomaniac.
Yeah, you steal Joe D'Alessandro balls, and he doesn't like that.
Yeah, I really steal all. No, I can't because they have all AP on them.
Do you remember when you got caught with the one?
We were
that
just
he's asking
throwing
me?
with it.
But like you thought it was your ball, and I was like, I don't think this is it. And he was, let me shoot it. And I was like, oh shit, it's not. And he was pissed.
I remember that.
He was like, you better talk to him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. You gotta talk to him because he doesn't get it. Can you do it? I was like, okay.
That was like, yeah, that was a while ago. I remember you telling me that.
Dude, Myrtle Beach though, like there's some weird restaurants. There's like a breakfast place that sucks. That's like right next to the hotels on the
I know
beach.
exactly what you're talking
It's
about.
like a bird cage.
Yeah,
Everything's in there.
it's
It's like
so
a bird,
small.
It's bird cages everywhere, and I don't know why there's bird cages everywhere. You don't need the bird cages. There's not even birds in
we
cages.
could do without the bird cages.
Rio's is really good.
I don't know what that is.
Brazilian steakhouse. Rio's is fantastic.
Rios.
Oh yeah, I that's the only thing I'm gonna give Myrtle Beach credit for. Rio's is fantastic, but like everything else there is, they can go.
Mid. We could do without it.
Coastal stinks. Like everyone jerks off Coastal too. Like there's baseball country. They're in the Sun Belt,
Dude,
They're in the Sun
They're
Belt.
not good.
They're good every like 3 years,
Yeah.
and they're like they won the World Series one time, and people are like, oh, they're legit. Like they kind of weren't that good until then.
Yeah, I have it on pretty good record from a former player that like everyone on that team
I know
is
who
just
it is.
yeah, it's just a bunch of me guys that care about the draft and like
Most of them don't get drafted.
draft's 20 rounds, buddy. Good luck.
Actually, I want to say that like probably like 98% of that roster doesn't get drafted.
That's the thing though. They get
I
like
want to go look at this now.
they get a lot of good players. Like their rosters, like they're talented. They're a good squad. Like they're talented, but they don't win games because they're not team guys. They're me guys.
What the hell's that? All right, give me a second.
Myrtle Beach sucks.
Dude, like Myrtle Beach is not baseball country. I don't care what anyone says.
No.
All right, let's see. Let's see how many people were drafted.
Myrtle Beach is degeneracy with a side of baseball and hepatitis.
So there was 3 people this year drafted
From
out of
Coastal.
and they were 4-year guys. The highest round was 5. 5, 6, 12.
5, 6, 12.
The year before that, 2023, they had 1 guy, 7th round. 2022, they had a first rounder, actually, Eric Brown. Dude, all of them are 4-year guys. That's wild.
Yep.
When did they win the World Series? Was that 17?
16.
16? Okay, so 16, they had a lot of draft picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They had 6 draft picks in 16. And then they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in 17. And then they kind of haven't really done that much since. But like,
It's because they're all going to senior frogs in the bird cage.
yeah, they're going to the bird cage and they're dealing with the coastal sluts and dollhouse girls.
That'll do it.
Good for them. This one cat did really. He got a bag. He got 2.5. Yeah, but this is beside the point. But like, they're not that good. Like, I'm gonna go back and like actually look at like what they did this year. And I'm so tired. If you go to Broadway at the beach, there's like 7 coastal stores. The Chanticleer Club, and they're all wearing their coastal gear. And people just love going into the team stores everywhere around there. Who cares about the Chanticleers?
The chandeliers.
Yeah, no one even likes Myrtle Beach. People who live there are all from like New Jersey because it's cheap and taxes are, expensive in New Jersey, and they're like, I just want to be in the sun that's not really that sunny, but like cheap because I don't have that much money and there's a beach. That's what people go to Myrtle Beach for.
This is such a funny episode, bro.
Just let me-
oh my god.
Just let me just look at this.
Do you want to keep cooking?
Yeah, I'm going to look at the Chandeliers.
Oh my
Club.
god.
Here we go. They stunk this year. They were 36-25. That's actually not that bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad. They beat George Mason 26-0 to open the year.
George Mason sucks.
They lost to Duke though. Yeah, you can't beat Duke. You stink. Duke was ranked 12th, but
That's beside the
did
point.
they beat Ball State? If they didn't beat Ball State, then okay, they won 12-2. Let me go see how they finished the year. Did they win the regionals? they made the regionals.
They played. Is that Vanderbilt? Did I say?
Yeah, they won 13-3. But they lost to Clemson. They got nothing. Vanderbilt wasn't good this year.
Vanderbilt blew this year.
They were Vanderbilt. Clemson lost to Clemson, beat High Point. How did High Point make the regional? They stink. Beside the point. And then they lost to Clemson again. Couldn't get over the hump. Hold on. Let me go look at the prior year. Because now I'm going to roll. I got to prove that they stink. Let's go, dude.
It's proven tough so far.
Yeah. Oh, they were really good this year.
You're not gonna have to walk this one back.
2023, they were 42-21. So I'm
That's pretty good.
not doing well on that end. Let's see. Were they in the regional? Yep. Yeah, they lost to Ryder. They stink. I remember watching that, and then they beat Ryder. But they beat Duke and then lost to Duke. So I guess they lost. They can't get over the hump of Duke. They can't get over the hump. Hold on. Let's go look at 2022. Duke is their kryptonite. They're not good. They can't. Well, they were 39-20-1 the year before that. You know, so hold on. They face UNC. What they do against them? 3-game sweep. But they beat Wake Forest. Hold on. Let me just. Did they make the regional? They did make the okay. They make the regional like every year. They don't get out of the regional though. Ever since they haven't won in a while. I'm trying to prove that they stink.
Yeah, I'm kind of just letting you do your thing.
Here it is, 27-24. Not that good.
What year was this?
This was 20. Is it 22 or 21? They lost. They didn't even win the Sun Belt Championship.
Wow.
Yeah. They weren't even ranked 1.
So does that mean they stink?
Yeah, they stink. You can't win the Sun Belt, bro. It's 21.
It's 3 years ago.
If we go to 2019, they were good.
Oh, boy.
No, that's fine. So my point is, I don't need them to shove Chandeliers down my throat. If I'm walking around, I don't care about Coastal. No one really does. No one really wants to go there. And weirdly enough, people from across the world come there that are attractive females, and they go there because it's not a real school. It's cheap. It's cheap, and they want to party, but they don't want to go to a Florida school because they probably aren't hot enough to go to a Florida school. So it's like all of the girls who aren't hot enough to go to a Florida school, they go to Myrtle Beach because that's the next best place. Because people go on spring break there, and it's fake warm, gonna be a good time. It's cheap suit. The place sucks, okay? There's a lot better out there. There's a lot better.
You heard the man. There's a lot better. Don't go to,
Don't fall for Myrtle Beach.
Don't fall for the Myrtle Beach trap.
They're spinning a web of lies.
Do you have anything else for the
No, Myrtle
viewers at
Beach
home?
sucks. Everything about the place sucks.
Yeah. That was an
Baseball,
interesting one.
Butthole of the world.
Baseball butthole in the world of the world. Well, if you don't want to be on
There's
a
a
shitty
reason
team,
the Pelicans are the only professional team there, and they stink. No one cares about the Pelicans. The Pelicans suck.
if you don't want to be
They're
on
not
a
even important. They're like
can you
the
shut
they're like the
can you shut
Cubs.
up?
They're like the Cubs, like AA or
Yeah, they
single
are.
A. No one gives a shit about the Pelicans. No one cares about the hat, the stadium. Guess what? It's not that cool of a stadium. I've played there. Not that cool. It's no better than Surf Stadium. There's just more going on.
It's a lot better.
There's
than
just
Surf
more
Stadium.
going on. Surf Stadium in its prime heyday, way better. I take Atlantic City over Myrtle Beach every day of the week. There's a lot going on in AC. And talk about riffraff, you can find it there. But you can also, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. It's joyous. hey, take a 10-minute drive and you're in beautiful Margate. You can go to Stephen Cookies, get a nice meal. Don't want to leave Atlantic City? The Palm's right there. Looking for a family style dinner? Carmine's. What do you got in Myrtle Beach? You can't eat Italian there. You can't eat Italian there. You can't eat pizza. The place stinks. Out on Myrtle Beach. Out on the Chanticleers and out on Myrtle Beach. You can conclude.
Yeah. If you don't want to be on a shitty team that goes to Myrtle Beach and
if you just don't want to go to Myrtle Beach,
just start throwing hard and get better at baseball. And if you want to do that, click the link down below. You can go purchase all of our training materials there. 95-mile-an-hour blueprint. Me and Nick are following it ourselves. We're going up in velo every week. We document that entire process on our YouTube in the playlist titled Road to 95 miles per hour. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. If you have any ideas for us, stuff you want to hear, if you want to hear Nick get fired up about another place, leave it in the comments. Let us know if you've ever been to Myrtle Beach and what you think of it. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.